Howdy do, everybody. Is my microphone on? Is everything here? Woo! I know Jimmy's here. I got 5 thumbs up already. So everybody's looking forward to building something with Elementor containers. Well, yeah, life's been rough for the past week. I mean, it's been one dumpster fire after another, having to deal with stuff. You know, life can just throw you a bunch of curveballs and just, it feels like a hailstorm. And that's how it's been. Did something bad happen? You know, it must be something with the moon phase and the astrological alignment of the planets. I mean, it's just, once I get over one thing, here comes something else. Here comes something else, just as intense as the last thing. So it's when you lay your head down at night and just pray. You get through the next day. So healthy-wise, I'm fine. It's just been an emotional roller coaster of big stuff. So I'm here. Skating's here. He's cheering me on, and I'm here to cheer you on. And I was hoping today was going to be a long day of let's build something. Now, with the dumpster fire my life has been for the past week. So I have had lots of water in the past hour. And I know that the dogs, who are my office assistants, who are on the floor sleeping, are going to have to go to the bathroom, and we're going to have to take a station identification break and go off the air for about 30 seconds. Well, I'm so glad you're here, Andrew. Welcome to this live day of building it with Crown Consulting. It is a fictitious thing. It is not a client of mine. I just love building stuff and sharing it with other people, teaching along the way. So if you are new here, EleWebDev is of my own creation, and I have wrapped my arms around and hugged the Elementor page builder for WordPress. And so how many people are here? Let's check the old number. There's 2, so it's Andrew and Skating, which would be Jimmy. So so I have something to go by. We're just going to fly by the seat of our pants. I was up late last night because the week has just been so bad. I have not been able to sit down, which I did at 7 a.m. this morning. It is 9 o'clock this morning, trying to get ideas together to build this. I'm going to build an entire site with containers. Yeah, my brain does work. And so that people can see an actual process of building with containers, and that through the process you can understand this new gobbledygook that is containers that doesn't make sense. And so it doesn't make sense to me either. I just click on buttons until I get what I want. And then through that pattern of clicking on things and go, oh, okay, I kept clicking that button for this to line up this way. You learn it by trial and error. So yeah, because there's like a main axis and a cross axis, literally. If you go read how Flexbox containers work, some sort of nerd scientist who likes layout design and CSS in the browser wrote that stuff. And so it really is not comprehensive to everyday brains. So let me show you what I've got. I have a mess everywhere, but we're going to get through this. Yes, we are. I am going to use containers, Jimmy. All right, so let me just make sure I'm hitting the right button. There we are. Okay, so I've got XD here, front and center. And this is what I gathered together real quick. Just Crown Consulting. I made 4 logos, one in black, one in color. I got one that has a darker background that is a white color, and then just all white. And then I grabbed some titles here, made some up, and got some services together. So we're going to work on the home page, if I can do it today. So yeah, we are going to do it. So here we go. Here's our colors, and that's what I started to do as the countdown was going. I was trying to put my site colors together over here. So let me just get my handy dandy pointer so you know where I am. So I am taking these colors here and I'm going to put them over here in the site settings. So I had already gotten the text and the teal and the medium teal. So let's just continue to roll on to get some of our settings going. So I'm going to click on this and I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to come over here and add a color, and I'm going to click the color chip. I know this is boring, but you know, somebody might be watching this and doesn't know how to do this. So this is what we're doing. And we'll come back. And then here's our other color. And I'll grab the fill and I'll hit copy and I'll come back over here. So once you get your color codes and you copy and paste, everything's great. Then you come in here. Instead of new item 4, you put something like light teal. So that works for you instead of these non-named things. And I'll just put in yellow. All right. And we'll hit update. Just because I like hitting update from time to time. If something bad happens, you have at least a point you can go back to. And so just checking the chat along the way. So if I look distracted, that's why. All right, and we're just going to grab this light yellow. So today's going to be a long day because we may go an hour, we may go 2 hours, but it's going to be fun if you happen to stick around for 2 hours. I know at some point in time I'm going to have to go to the bathroom with all that water I had to drink. Okay, let's get us a light neutral color in here. A light gray. We'll grab that. And I'm copying that from Adobe XD. And we don't know what's going to happen with Adobe XD because it tried to acquire Figma or buy it or something. And some people are not happy about that because they think they're just buying it to be the only one with a design piece of software out there. Web-based. Okay, we're going to say light gray. Can I talk about more than one subject and do what I need to do? It's tough. So let's hit update. I think I got all my colors in there. System colors. I would like to delete them, but it can't be deleted. And I'm not going to try to reassign and assume where all these colors are going to show up. I know there's method to the madness with these system colors. I'm going to skip them and just put my custom colors in there. Okay. I do need to go in and set my primary font. And we are not going to make this difficult. We're going to make everything Montserrat. Yep. We're going to make everything Montserrat. And looky, as magic would happen and the stars have aligned finally for me, all of that is Montserrat. Skating, yep, skating. I have to agree with you. Adobe XD is going to die slowly, is to focus on Figma and get rid of XD in the future. Yep. And I just love XD. And I've watched some of the updates, and it's just bug fixes. It's no major feature releases. So, yes, there won't be any more implementing XD, but efforts will be focused on Figma instead. Yeah, but see, if you watch back on one of my lives, I pulled up an article where literally people are trying to make it stop or slow it down or inquire as to why Adobe is trying to do this. Yeah. So, alrighty. So what am I doing? Fonts are there. Colors are in. Not all of my assets are in there. So let me grab those real quick. So I need to, let's get out of the site settings. And I'm going to go back to the dashboard. Okay, pages. Okay, we're here. Pages. All right, this should be the dashboard. I've got to get my, up here, I got to get my tabs correct so that I can switch back and forth. Oh, here's a news nugget, boys and girls. How many of you, let's just go here. This is unsplash.com. All right, and I'm looking at photos. Did y'all notice something changed in Unsplash? I'm highly upset. I was waiting for the day. Let's just talk about this. I was waiting for the day that Unsplash would no longer be free. It is in a sort of hybrid way. I was waiting for the day for a paywall to show up, and it has. So let me show you the paywall of Unsplash. Oh, let us all cry a tear. Shall we? Yes, we shall. Let me grab my handy dandy pointer. And let's go up here, y'all. They put it in multicolors right up here. Unsplash now has a subscription for curated images. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because if you look in, okay, I searched a subject for business because we're doing a business site today. Look, look, look. In the feed, you get the upsell of the subscription images, which you cannot download. Unsplash, I'm talking directly to you. Please make it available, because most websites who have paid and free images on their site make it available that you can filter out the paid or pro, like on Pexels or some other feature like that. Please allow me to filter out this, because I'll look at an image and go, ooh, and then I'll click on it and it says, pay for it. I don't want to see them. I want to grab ones like these. So yeah, the day came and I'm sad and I'm angry that Unsplash now has a paywall for curated images. So there's that tragedy. If there can be any more tragedies in my week. Enough with the downtrodden. Let's move on to bigger and better things of building a website. Okay, so I need to go to the media library and open it in a new tab. All right, and so we're going to take off the pointer. I'm going to right click, open a new group. Yes, I am. I'm going to colorize this green because my media library is always green. I pull it out and it always breaks. So we just go back and add new group. And this is only in the Chrome browser where you can colorize your tabs. All right, so I need to load in the media. Okay, and this needs to go bye-bye because, yes, it does. Are you not going to go bye-bye? Oh, but no, you're not. Okay, you're just going to have to, sure, go there for right now, because let me pull this in front. Oh, but I can't. Oh, okay. So here are the assets. So let me grab this, shift click on all of these assets. And here we go, boys and girls, dropping in the assets. Oh yeah, the dadgum SVGs. Okay, dismiss the errors. Okay, so we have to go add manually these. Let's edit the page. Edit the page. Edit the page is not working. Why? I don't know. That's interesting. Now hold on, let me hit a hard refresh. Now, we may have some glitchy going on because okay, thank you, it's working now. I had the beta tester on and I turned it off. So, yep. Okay, just checking the chat, everything's good. Jimmy gave his 2 cents about paywalls. Okay, so I need to manually upload these SVGs. So this is how you do it. You drop in an icon widget, upload SVG, select files, hit cancel, and I'm just going to say upload files, and then I'm going to come back over to my assets and shift click, grab, and drag and drop. Hey, like that thumbs up. Thank you so much. Why did only one file come? I don't know. I tried to grab an entire group. It didn't work. Okay, so that first one came. Well, we have to manually drag and drop all of them one by one. Didn't know this. Okay, that's a pain, but there we are. We have all of our logos in there. Do I want to insert any media? No, I don't. So we're just going to close this. Well, yeah, let's just insert this. And, well, if you select it, girlfriend, and insert the media, there it is. Okay. So here's just some FYI. We chose an image widget to get our SVGs uploaded because there's a lovely Upload SVG button right here, Upload SVG. Then you manually drag and drop each one at a time because it can't do bulk. Didn't know that, learned that today. And so when you're using an SVG image icon widget, notice how our icon is T9C. So I don't suggest using the icon widget. I say delete. Why? Because if we grab an image, because an SVG actually is an image, and you're like, whoa, Nellie, I don't want it that big. That's okay. Choose the image anyway. Grab the icon, insert media, and it is a normal size. From here, we can style it and give it a width, and we can make it as big or as small as we want it. So if you didn't know that, there's that quick tip about uploading SVGs and how to make them look correct. Okay, so we're going to close this. Well, let's just update the page. All righty. We're going to keep on going. All right, so we've got our, we need to create our header. So let's start with the header. So I'm going to hit Command E, that gives our finder, and I'm going to say THE to bring up the theme builder, and I'll hit Command or Control click on Windows to open the theme builder in a new tab and not lose our place where we are. That's what we're going to do. All right, so header, footer. We need a header. Let's click the header right here. Okay. We don't want the library because we are going to create it our way. All right, and so notice that when you create a new header, it's going to give you this generic name, Elementor Header 214. That really doesn't tell us a whole lot, so I'm going to come down here to the cogwheel of the settings in the lower left corner, and we're going to click the settings, and we're going to give it a name, and we're going to say default header. Because as we continue to work on this project, we're going to have more than one header. So I'm going to hit Publish. And we're going to say, are we going to add a condition? No, not right now. Okay. So let's start building. We're going to go left to right, and let's see here. Hold on just a second. Oh, did I lose it? Oh, wow. Hold on just a second. Let me click this and go here. Yes, I lost it. Where did it go? Okay, never mind. I've got my iPad connected, and so I'm trying to look at more than 5 different screens at once. Okay, so in this we have the logo, we have a navigation, and a phone number because it's a consulting group, and you just have to call them all the time. All right. So we're going to come in here and we're going to grab an image. Come on, give me an image. And we're going to go to, I'm just going to go to image. I'm not going to go to site logo right now. We can change that later. We're going to choose an image because we have things to do today and we've got to chop, get it working. Okay, so we're going to go to style and we're going to change that width. I like pixel width. People like percentages, but I like finite sizes. Okay, so we're going to go right about let's go 180. I like round numbers. And so there we are. And I had this container go in a row because I want things to line up left to right. And so now we're going to add our menu. So we go back to our widgets and nav menu, and I'm going to drag and drop. Now, this is difficult, but what you're looking for is the plus sign right there. So I'm snugging up this drop point right next to the logo. And as long as you have that plus sign release, it's going to drop it exactly where you want. If you don't get the plus sign, honey, it's going to drop anywhere. All right. All right, skating. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later. All right, so we've got our navigation. And now what we want is we're just going to drag and drop a, We're going to drag and drop a icon list because I want an icon and a piece of text. So we're just going to, again, come over here and get that plus sign and drop. Okay, there we go. Now all I want is one, and all I want is a telephone. So let us choose our phone, P-H-O-N-E, and we want this one, and we're going to insert, and we're going to, the text is going to be 1-800-123-1234. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, so things are not aligned to the center, and that's okay. We're going to align them. We're going to click on the edit container, and we're going to go to align items, and I want to align things to the center. Boop, and there we go. Everything is aligned to the center. Now we want to space things out, and I want the phone number. I have a brain, y'all, I do. And so I'm going to say space between. That looks good. It's kind of in the center, and that works for me. If we go end, everything goes to the end. We can work with the grow, but we're not doing that today. We can do that in another day when my brain is working a whole lot better. So we're just going to say space between, because I can make things grow certain widths to space them out instead of just putting equal space between each item. Okay. All right. And so we're going to change the color of the menu here. Right click, edit nav menu, go to style, typography, and the color of the text. Excuse me. Hello, where are you? There you are. Text color is going to be text black. And we're going to style it with the typography. Yes. Weight, we're going to go 500. Very good. All right. That's good. Now, when we hover, what do we want to have happen? I'm going to say I want the text color to stay black, and I want the underline. Let's go back to content. We control that underline. Okay, we want an underline, but I want to change the pointer width to 2 pixels. Can I have 2, please? Thank you. 2 is, let's go 3. Okay, 3, yep. And the horizontal padding, I'm going to set to 0. And the vertical padding, okay, vertical padding, we're going to set to 0. And the space between, I want the space between each one of these to be 30. Let's make it 30, 40. Let's make it 40. Okay, 40. Now when I hover over, our underline is only as big as the width of the text. And you do that with your zeroing out your horizontal padding and your vertical padding. And you bump up the space between. And so now I'm going to change the color of the underline, if there is a way. I know there is a way. Style, typography, text color, divider, pointer width. Pointer, toggle button, drop down. Have I missed something? Text color, divider, hover. Pointer color, there we go. Text color, we're going to choose it to be black again. And the pointer color is going to be our yellow. So that now when we hover, there it is. I need to fix the style. There we go, main menu. I need the, is it vertical padding? No, we need, horizontal padding. Nope, not the horizontal padding. Vertical padding. Let's give it 5. Yes, okay. Let's give it actually, let's give it 8 for the line to be away from the words. There we go. All right, I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to change this. Right click, edit icon list. And I want to style it up, and I want the icon bigger. So the size is 14. I'm going to go 25. Ooh, no. Let's go 22. We want the text to be bolder. Typography. And weight, let's make it 500. Let's actually make it 600. There we go. We want that to stand out. All right. So, very good. Well, our header is done. Yes, it is. And we're going to hit update. And now it's going to ask add condition. And for right now, we're not going to say entire site. We're going to go singular. Which type of singular? I want a page. Which page? We want a very specific page, the home page for right now. And it shows up as a choice. I'm going to click it, and I'm going to say save and close. All right. So I'm going to close the header. We're finished. And now I'm on the home page. If I close this and I hit a hard refresh, which is Command-Shift-R or Control-Shift-R on Windows, our header will show. And there it is. Now we don't want the home title to show up on the page. And the way you do that is you come down here to the settings. Oops. And you can't click both at the same time. Highlight settings, page settings, and we're going to go here to hide title. We're going to switch this to yes. And so our title is gone. Update. Now, I made a video previously about the title widget not working with the loop builder. Like when you like what we just did, turned off the hide title, your title would not show up in the loop grid. I think they fixed that. I haven't tested that to make sure, but I thought I saw something in the show notes changelog that said that they did fix that. Okay. So now we need a big, beautiful photograph to go down here. And so I'm going to fill the background because we're going to have text on top. Yes, we are. So let's edit the container. We're going to go to style. We're going to go to background type. We're going to choose classic. And we're going to choose an image in our assets. And now I don't remember which picture I chose for this. What are we going to do, boys and girls? We're going to choose something. Let's choose this one. It depends on the size. Nope, 640. I need a bigger one. Nope. There's that one. All right, we're going to do this one. Okay. So we need to have a minimum width on this container. Actually, we don't, because we're actually going to drop stuff in. Okay. So we're going to grab a title, a heading. I always call it a title. Drag that in there. We're going to have a paragraph. I do have a guide I'm going by. And we're going to have a button. Call to action button. Button. There we go. Boop. Okay. So let's come here and let's style this up and let's text color white. Gray. Did I not put a white in there? Oh, the travesty of it all. Okay. All right, let's text color. Click on the color chip. We're going to add a color. And I want pure white. So I'm going to say pound FFF. Okay. And then I'm going to hit the plus sign. Okay, good to know. Now you know I'm going to turn off my Viper VPN. Change the color. White. Because I just don't travel anymore. Okay, we don't need to see that. And excuse me just a moment while I turn on Do Not Disturb. Now, you will not be disturbed by any of those notifications anymore. I forgot to turn that on. Alrighty, so let's hit update. So yes, I had subscribed to a VPN service because when I travel, I don't want to be on a local network that somebody might be watching traffic and do nefarious things. But we've been in a lockdown for a year, so I turned it off. I'm going to turn it off. Cancel my subscription. All right. Right click, edit the container, the text. Oh, mammy. So stressed, my voice is going somewhere. Trying to leave me. Not with water, not on my watch. Text color, we're going to grab it and put white. There it is. Okay, what color do we want our button? We want our button to be teal, so let's right click, edit the button, go to style. This is why we set up our colors ahead of time. Background type, classic, yes, color chip, and we wanted our teal color. And are we sure? Yes. And we're going to go to the style of the typography. See, this would be a wonderful case where if I had kept the beta version installed, I could style these buttons and make a default. Yes. But alas, I turned it off because that is a new feature, save as default. Okay, we want weight and we want 500 or 400, 500. Yes, lovely. And we want it all caps, transform, uppercase. Oops, not lowercase, uppercase. And then we're going to change the text. We're going to go back to content and we're going to say discover more. Discover more. Yep. Okay. And what is our heading going to say? That's left in the XD file. Update your page often. Bad things happen. You walk away. Page doesn't get saved. You're out of luck. Grow your digital business with Crown Consulting. Okay. That is what it's going to be right here. Content. Grow. Oops. Hey, can't spell. Grow your digital business with Crown Consulting. All right. So I'm going to make a split, force a hard return after the word business and before the word with. So we're going to come over here and I'm going to angle bracket BR angle bracket, and that is HTML. If you didn't know, that is a break. So I'm putting some HTML code in there that says, please break that line right there. We're going to go to the style of this heading. We're going to go back to typography, and I want some space between the lines, which would be line height. We're going to go EM. We're going to go 1. Actually, let's go 2. Delete 2. 1.5 maybe? See, I'm going to make the text bigger too. 1.5. So the size, we're going to go EM or rem size. Woo! Okay, let's go 2.4. We're going to go weight bold. Lovely. And then we're going to take that down a little bit. Yeah, 1.3 is great. Alrighty. And we got our stuff in there. We need to right click, edit the container, and give it some more container width, height, min height. Here we go. We're going to go min height. There we go. Let's go 550. That's actually too big. Let's go 520. I'm just doing it by eyeball. Say what looks good. Okay. Now we need to right click and edit the container, and we need to align things to the center, top to bottom. So justify content to the center, and there it is. Now we have a problem because our white text is having some problem with the overlapping white paper in the image. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click, edit container. We're going to go to the layout of the style, and we're going to put in a background overlay. And we're going to go with a color, which is going to be, let's go the darker one, just to be better off, darker. There we go. That gives us some more contrast. And we can also change the opacity. We can go darker, but then our button gets disappeared. Yes, it does. We may just have to make that button yellow to stand out. We can always make changes, always make changes. Okay, all right. So let me go to the background real quick. Yep, okay. So yes, we're going to have to change our button to be yellow because that button just disappears in its own color. So we go to the style. No worries, we can make a change real quick, yellow. And we're going to have to make the text color black because white on yellow is not very readable. And there we go, we've fixed that. All right. Now we've got this long text here. There are many ways we can do this. Which is, we can add padding on the right inside of this container and then play with the padding as we change to our different responsive sizes. We can just come to this paragraph only and go to advanced and put padding just on the paragraph. So we'll go with that one for right now. We're going to say unlock, and the right padding, we're going to go up until we get our text. We'll keep on going, keep on going, keep on going right there. So let's just go, it's 548. I like to round it up to 550. Okay. And we're just going to say update. So now only this item has padding on it. We've already put a hard break on our title, and our button is way over to the left. So I think this is done. All right, Eddie, thanks for stopping by. I'm glad those notifications are working for you. And yes, today is going to be a fun day because I'm going to be here for a while. We are building a Crown Consulting with containers. So stick around and see how we're doing this with containers. I thought since it's officially been released, I would just do a live, talk with some people, chit-chat with you, and grab a tasty beverage and sit back and watch me build a container-based website with Elementor. So thanks for stopping by. All right, now we're going to go on to, we've built our header, we've made our hero image ready to go, and now we're going to create a new section. I've got kind of a guide that I'm going by, and we will, let's see, which way do we want to go with this? We definitely want a 50-50 split because there's other things going to be going on. We're going to have an image on the left and text on the right. So we will do a 50-50 split. There we go. All right. And we're going to drop an image in here in the background of this. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Dave Den's here. All right, Dave Den. Thanks for stopping by. All right, audio only. Okay, good. We are building Crown Consulting in containers today, and we're going to try to get through this website. Let me hit update. All right, so we're going on to our next section. I'm going to right-click, edit the container, go to Style, Background Image, choose an image. Let's see which one. This one will do. The smiley lady right here. All right, and we're going to go position, center, center. Thank you for the thumbs up. Pixta is here. Hello, Pixta. Thanks for stopping by. We are building a container site today. I think if you remember, if you've been a subscriber and a lurker of me for a while, we did cool pools previously. I'm doing Crown Consulting now, fictitious sites. They are not a real client. I am building this to teach how to use containers. Alrighty, so we need the size to be cover. And we need the repeat to not happen. And we need to add a thank you for the thumbs up, liked, appreciate it. Appreciate it. You like it? I'll do more of it. In fact, this may just turn into a series. In fact, I already had that in mind. So we're going to drag and drop what are we going to drag and drop here? A image box or icon box. Yeah, an icon box without the icon. Boop, there it is. We're going to turn off the icon, and we're going to say to the content of that, we're going to say 15, oops, not pound. Oh, hello, help me. There we go. 15 plus years experience. Okay, so we're going to come down here and say years experience. Oh, the chat is just popping up. Eddie Werner, we finally get some real education. Thank you, Eddie, for liking it. All righty. So let's go years experience. Okay. Experience. And if my spelling is off, just please forgive me. Okay. All right. So we need to get the space between those two things to be styled up properly. The spacing of the title. There we go. Put that puppy to 0, and we're going to put that as teal. The color of the title is going to be teal, our teal color. And the year's experience is going to be black. The description color is going to be our text black color. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a background to this object. So we go to advanced, go to border, no, not border, background, thank you. And background type is going to be a color. And I think I'm going to go with this light teal. Not feeling the love on that. Let's go our light gray. Let's go the light gray. Light gray. Yes, neutral. Very good. Okay. The left side is going to have a border. And the border is going to be on the left. 1, 2. Oh, that's border radius. Don't you love that? Boys and girls, I know you've been caught with that before. So we're going to go to border type solid. You have to turn on the border before you can change the width. On the left, 2B. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. And we want our color to be teal. There it is. Okay. Now, the problem is, this is too big. Far too big. So if we go to layout and we say width, inline auto, it's not going to work. Full width, custom width. There we go. Now we're talking. This is what I want. Give me a customized width. There we go. And then I'm going to add padding to the top and the bottom. Thank you for the thumbs up. Imran's here. Thanks for stopping by, Imran. Thanks for the little smiley face and the thumbs up. Appreciate it. We are building Crown Consulting, a fictitious website, and we're only using containers. So we're going to get through this website today, and it's been 45 minutes, and we're only on the second section of this site. It's going to get interesting here. It may seem boring. Oh my God, am I going to get through this? Probably not. I'm going to skip through that and just do the, this site is long. Okay, I've got a guide I'm going by. All right, so let's add padding to the top and bottom. Let's not chit-chat. Let's just move on, shall we? Yes, we shall. Let's go top. Let's give some padding to the top. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's good. Bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is there more padding on the top than the bottom? I don't know. We're not going to worry. We're just going to keep on going. All right. Now we need to fix our lady because her head's being chopped off. And I'm going to hit update because it's always good to update every couple of minutes. Thank you so much. 10 thumbs up today. 4 people watching. Lovely. All right, so let's fix her. And we can fix this with interior padding if we want to. We can drop us a spacer in there. Let's just see what the spacer does, because we're gonna, uh-oh, where'd it go? I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's hit update. Spacer. Ooh, hey, whoa, hey, oh. All right, we're gonna hit update, and then we're gonna go backwards in history, because whatever, I want to go back before the spacer was created. How did I do that? I went down here to history. We have a history button. And if you don't like the way things turned out, and I don't know where that spacer went, I think it went to the left and the right of that image. We're going to just go back to a step before the spacer was added. So let's click this point right here. Let's go back in history. Good. Now I'm going to hit update. That spacer is gone, or not gone, but I'm going back to a point where it didn't exist. Okay. So I need to tell this container, I want the layout to go up and down, which it is. However, this puppy needs to be, where are you? Where are you? You need to be position absolute. Boop. Okay, good. Now I can control you, because now when I drag and drop that spacer widget in there, hello, it will play nice where I want it to play, hopefully, but yet it's not. Why is it doing that? We're going to have to go to our Command I. Okay, you can see it, but I can't. Isn't that? Oh, there it is. That was bizarre. You saw it before I did. All righty. So we want that spacer right next to the icon box. Very good. That's what I want, so that I control the height and width, the height of this container here, because the background image is background and there's no way to really control it. I mean, sure, I could come in here and right click and edit the container and change the min height. That's one way to do it. That's less code. All right, we'll do that. We'll do less code with a min height. We're going to have a lot of information here. That looks good. Let's go back here a little bit. All right. And we're going to grab a hold of this 15 years experience, and we're going to make the 15 bigger, bolder. Don't say 15 years of experience. You want to say 15 years of experience. So we need to go to the typography of the title, and we need to take that weight and make it bold and make it bigger. Bigger. Let them know how many years you've been in experience. Okay, we need to take the description, and we need to bold that up a little bit. So let's go here and weight and make it 500. Let's make it 600. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one. Go away. 600. Looks better. Okay, update. All right, so we're going to give this container some padding, advanced padding on the top and bottom. We're going to say 80. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. And we're obviously, if we do the top, we got to do the bottom. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this absolutely positioned box, and we're going to give it a, no, not on the thing, advanced. We're going to go to border, and we're going to say box shadow. Lovely. All right. I like to give the blur more right here, and then I'm going to turn it down with the transparency down to 2.0. 19, 2. Okay, that's good. All right, and we'll click away from that. And then we're going to go to this layout with position. Now we're going to start monkeying with the position. So I'm going to go up to the left is great. So I'm going to go here And I'm going to go, woo, too much. Look out now. Okay, left and right, watching it go up and down is a little challenging. Okay. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab this and do this because it's a little bit too big. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Ooh, doggies, come on back. Ooh, help me. Okay. History, help me. Okay, we're going to go back here. It's always good to have the history because when things don't work right, All right. So if I come to this container and I say width 40. Okay, that's what I want to have happen. Now I want to change the image so she's not being chopped off. Right click, edit container. Go to the background item, edit container, style, background. Okay, center. We want custom, please. And we need the X position to move her, wrong way. Ooh, we don't have much to work with, do we? No, we don't. Okay, let's do this. Let's right click, edit the container, go back to the layout, and let's say 35, and hit enter. Okay, so that we can continue to move her to the left. Advanced, oops, sorry. Style, background, move her to the left until she can move no more. Perfect. That looks better for me. Okay, wonderful. Now the only problem is this needs to be bigger. Does it? Yes, I want years of experience to go straight across. So the width of this item needs to be bigger. And that's lovely, and we're going to hit update, and we're done, and we're moving on. All right. Sorry, I'm ducking and dodging because it's a small image. Who we are. Okay, who we are. Okay, here we go. All righty. So we're going to right click, edit container. We're going to drag and drop a heading in. Boop. And I'm just drag and drop and doing it real fast, who we are. And we're going to go to the style, and we're going to go to the typography, and we're going to go to transform all uppercase. And we're going to go to the content. SEO purposes, I'm going to turn this to a div. It goes real small, which is what I want the size to be. And then we're going to go to the style. We're going to go to the text color, and we're going to make it our teal color. And then we're going to go to the typography, and we're going to weight it up and give it 500. That's lovely. Now we're going to, we need space. We need more space than we've got. So we're going to right click, edit container. Okay, we've got gap between the items, elements. But if we start adding advanced padding on the left, let's go 40. That works for me. Okay. And we need our next title. We're going to hit update. I'm going to go back to XD because this is where all of my little titles are. Smart solutions for your business. Okay. Smart solutions. So I'm going to come in here, and that's going to be a black header. Header. Give me my widgets. Header. I want to go right below the other one. All right. Smart solutions for your business. Smart solutions for your busyness. All right. We also need to break the line. So we will do that in HTML in the title. Let's try here. BR. That looks good. Alrighty. So let's do this. I'm going to, am I? No. I was going to copy that style, but I'm going to go to text color. Let's just make sure it's text black. Typography. I know that I should have set up these styles ahead of time and made a, but I didn't, so We're going to go default, and we're going to go bold, and yep, we're good. The size. We're going to go EM. Let's go 1. Nope, let's go 2. 2 is correct. All right, update. All righty. Now we want 2 paragraphs of text. Yes, 2 paragraphs of text. So we're going to go to the text editor, and we're going to drop it down there. And I have a lovely app on my Mac called Little Ipsum. I think it's in the App Store. And I will turn that on right up here, and I will grab 2 paragraphs of text, come in here and paste. And we will just grab right here and hard break. We got a repeating sentence, just details. All right, and let's go after nullum, and delete that. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay. Are we done with this section? I do believe we are. Let's move on. Well, no, we're not. Yes, we are. Okay. And we're going to save and update our page. Whoop. Alrighty. Y'all, it's an hour. Heaven help us all. All right. Now comes the fun part with this. So we're going to copy this, right click, copy this. We're going to go here. We're going to add. It really doesn't matter. We'll do it this way. Boop. Okay. We're going to right click, paste. And we're going to put that in the center. Boop. And this is what we offer. So let's change that. What we offer. Foofer. Offer. O-F-F-E-R. Okay. Then we're going to have another title. So I'm just going to right click, copy. And I'm just going to paste right on top of it. Because when you do that, it'll always automatically put it below it. And we're going to center that text. Boop, just like that. All right. We need, okay, we create solutions that will move you ahead, okay? Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. Open that back up. Okay. Go back to the browser. Now I've forgotten because we create solutions that will move you ahead. Okay. We create solutions that move you ahead. And now we have to make a choice. Let's go after that and before move, okay? Little HTML code, bracket BR, and that's lovely. And we'll move on, and we'll put a sentence down there, blah, blah, blah. Text editor, right there. And it's a wonderful length. We're going to center it up, style, center it up, but we're wanting it to break. So I'm going to do a hard break. And let's say we want it to break after NEC. Do the same thing here, BR. Oh, nope, not when you're in visual mode. Sorry, hit enter, return. Okay, and then we have to go to style. Too much space between the paragraphs. So we're going to go to typography, and we're going to go to line spacing. And let's just give it 0.7. Beautiful, marvelous, and lovely. Okay. I could get in the details of spacing and that kind of stuff, but I'm not going to. All right, here comes the fun, boys and girls. Here it comes. If I can scroll down here. We're going to have 6 boxes with an icon, a title, a paragraph, and a button. Now, we could do the loop builder, but I feel like not using the loop builder because these are going to be static things and not dynamic things. So, alrighty, so we're going to do containers. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to build one, and then we'll monkey with it. So Let's go to our icon widget, box widget. Here we go. Right below. Okay. Now we know we have 3 across and 3 below it. So that means we're going to have to, let's start with the size first. Spacing, size, percentage. Nope, that's the icon. The content width. We have to go to advanced, don't we? The width, default, yes. Custom, is this how we do it? I'm having a brain donor moment. We're just going to see if this works. 33. Yep, it does. Okay. But we need a button. So the icon box does not have a button. Are we going to have to drag and drop a container in there and build it by hand? I think we will. Yes, we will. All right, let's just try another option here. We're going to go container. And we're just going to drag a container in there. Yes, work with me, not against me. Okay, we're going to drag this and put it in there. We're going to right-click, edit the icon box, and take off the custom width. Hit it default. It's going to fill the space. And then we're going to come in here and we're going to drag and drop a button in there below it. Perfect. And center it up. Yes. Okay. We're ready to go. Now we're going to take this container and we're going to make it 33%. Are we? Yes, we are. I'm thinking there's going to be a problem. Percentage. 33. No, there's not. Okay. We want full width. But then we have to come back in here and set it to 33%. Now it's behaving. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do is make our button teal. Right-click, edit button. If I'm ducking and dodging, it's because I'm looking at my thing on a very small iPad over here. My template that I'm working from. Okay, background color of the button is right here. Color, bang. Background type, color, yes, teal, we're okay. And white, and typography. We're going to go weight, 500. And it is uppercase, transform, uppercase. All right, and so we are ready to go with duplicating this. Duplicate. All right, so here we go. You've got things that are going left to right, fill the 100% of the space, but yet you want these to go left to right here. So what we're going to do, and it's going to get crazy before it gets understood, but I'm going to come into the entire container, and I'm going to say direction row. You're not going to like this. It's going to be okay. All right, so now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to say wrap. Okay, it's getting janky. It's all over the place. Don't you worry your pretty little head. We need to force some of these objects to be 100%. For example, what we offer. Edit the header. Let's find out where it is. It's probably in advanced. Width, full width, 100%. Boom. We got that 100% width. Right-click, edit heading. This one we want 100% width. Width, default, 100%. Boom, we fill the space. And our paragraph needs to be 100% of the space. Third time's the charm. Width, default, full width, 100%. And now we have exactly what we want. Was that difficult? No, it wasn't. So let's just hit duplicate one more time. And duplicate. And duplicate. And you're like, wait a minute, I want 3 across. Well, we have this thing inside of the container that you may not have seen, and it's right here. Gap between elements. Okay? And you see the grayed out 20, which means it is a default, and it will always be there until you change it. So what we're going to do is we're going to say bye-bye, 0. And then that just messes everything else up and smashes everything together. And we have that lovely 20% pixel, 20 pixel padding. But not to worry your pretty little head. We just have to go into each item and give padding or margin, it makes no difference, margin on the bottom of 20. And right-click this heading, margin on the bottom, 20. Hey, if you don't like the way this is, if you want to use padding, you use padding. If you want to use margin, you use margin. However you want to do it. I'm using margin with pixels 20. And now we've got back where we were. All right. Each one of these items, yes, is going to have a border around it. Edit container. Go to advanced. Let's see here. Style. Border. Yes. Okay. I'm always continuously going to the border radius, and that is not right. You have to turn it on. To get the width, we want 1. And we want that one color, 1 pixel color, to be our teal. Boop, there it is. Lovely. Okay. So now I'm going to right-click on this container. Copy. Paste style. Paste style. Alrighty, so we need to add space between each one of these items. So I'm going, not space between, well, yes, I'm going to right-click, clicky, edit the container. Excuse me. And we're going to go to the item itself and go to margin. So there's a way to think about this. If you want to add an even amount of space of pixels, you have to use a round number or divisible by 2. So if we say, let's go here. I'm going to say margin on the right, 4 pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? But we're actually going to have 8 pixels in between. If I go here and edit container, 8, 4. Okay, let's redo the math because it needs to be even, because the middle one's going to have 8. All right, so that would be 2 on each side. So let's go to 8. Yes, let's go to 8 because 4 and 4 equals 8. Okay, edit container. Let's go back up to 8. 7, 8. And then this one right here, we can add 4 on both sides. Advanced, margin, left and right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's going to break. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your pretty little head. We're going to fix it. Edit container. And the right, left and right are going to have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Thank you, Eddie. Thanks for stopping by. And then we're going to right click on this one. Edit container. And on the left of this container, there's method to the madness. Just follow with me. On the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we need to make the width of each one of these containers smaller. Layout. Here we go. So 33, let's go 32. There we go. That fits everything, so I'm going to right-click, edit container. Woo! But we have to still do this. We still have to do this. Layout 32. Just take it down. You can't copy and paste because you've added different sizes of margin to the sides. So we have to manually do this, unfortunately. 32. There we go. Now I can right-click, copy, right-click, paste. Oops. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Command Z. There we go. I want to paste that style, baby. Paste it. Okay. Then I'm going to take this one. Oh, we forgot to add a bottom margin. Has to be 8. Okay. Advanced. Bottom, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And we don't really need to worry about the bottom of the other container. All right, so we're going to right-click, copy. I'm going to right-click and paste. Okay, And I forgot to put the on the bottom, advanced bottom. 8. There we go. And then we're going to right click, edit container. No, we're not. We're going to copy it. Copy, right click, paste. And then we have to go back up here, edit the container, and put our 8 pixels on the bottom. And that looks lovely. Looks exactly what I'm going for. Perfect. Alrighty. We are 1 hour and 11 minutes in. I don't think we're going to get finished, boys and girls. All right. So here's another image. We're going to... All right, let's do this right here. All right, and we need 80 pixels on the bottom margin of this container. Margin on the bottom, 80. Boop. There we go. All right, now we're going to add an image in the background. Go to Style, Background, Classic, choose an image. I've got one person left. Whoever you are, you're a saint. All right, the over image right here. This is lovely. Insert media. Okay. We want to fit it to the box, so we say cover. And we say position, center, center. Lovely. And we need to give it a background overlay. Background overlay. Color. We're just going to go with this color. That's perfect. Okay. So that our white text is going to stand out. Now, what we need is, scroll up to the top. Why recreate the wheel when you can copy and paste things from previous built things? Paste that there. Now we're going to go to Style and change that to white so we can see it. There we are. And we need a title that is white. That's the bigger one. So we're just going to grab this one and copy and paste in here and change it to white. Style. Boop. Choose your colors ahead of time. Makes this Speedy Gonzalez. Let's go center that, uncenter that. We need a paragraph. I will change that title just in a moment. I need to grab a paragraph, add that in there. Style, text color, white. And then we have 2 icon widgets. So we're going to grab this and we're going to go down to the icon box widget. Yep. And we're going to drag and drop them underneath. 2 of them. So we're just going to hit duplicate. And I told you at the top of the hour, boys and girls, I had to go to the bathroom because I drank a lot of water in preparation for this. So if you don't mind, I will be back in just a moment. So let me switch here. And I will be back. Just give me 1 minute. Oh, BKB. Lovely, lovely. Okay, I'm back. And my hair is just doing all kinds of funky things. Okay, alrighty, we're back. Sorry to keep you waiting, but nature called. So let's go back to here. Pick up where we left off. All right. So what we're going to have is these two icon boxes side by side. So we're going to come in here, right-click this edit container. Now, we got things going up and down right here, and let's just see what happens. I'm going to right-click, edit icon box, and let's go to the advanced width and give it a custom width of 50%. It still doesn't do 50%. So let's do this. Let's just play around here. If everything's going up and down, and I want these two items to go left and right, what would happen? We'll probably have to do the same thing. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but you know, I don't know that better way. So I'm just going to make sure that everything goes left and right in order for those two things to wrap. It gets hot mess, but don't you worry your pretty little head. We'll go to this heading and go to advanced, and the width is going to be 100%. And we got to go back to this container and tell it to wrap, because otherwise it won't do it. Force it to wrap. Boom. There we go. All those three items. There's that. And then we got to come back over here, right click, edit the box. Style it up. Nope. Default. It's probably going to have to be less than 50% because we know that we have that, let's just go 50. Yeah, we have to go less than 50. Let's go 48. Let's go 48%. Because we have the padding on that default padding, you know, that 20 pixel padding. So 48 is great. That's going to make it work. Okay, marvelous and lovely. Oh, but we need to make our icons on the left-hand side of the icon box. Content, please, thank you, to the left. Okay. Right click. Well, just do this. Copy, paste style. Boop, there it is. Okay, I know you can't see it, and it's a tragedy, so let's fix that. Let's right-click icon box, and let's make the icon library. Actually, I do not want that. I want the color, please. Go to style. Icon primary color here, teal. And then we want the content title color to be white. And the paragraph description color to be white. Okay. Then I'm going to right click and not spend all day clicky doing on all of them. I'm going to paste that style, and there we are. Okay, so we're going to make that background a little bit darker, shall we? Yes, we shall, because it's still hard to read the text. So let's go to the background overlay and opacity. Push this over here. It's still, I'm not liking that color. Let's right click and choose a different color, like a lighter one, like the medium teal. Oh, that's so much better. Because that dark, those two dark colors just are not. Copy and paste, girlfriend. Where's your brain? Copy, paste style. There we go. Now we can move on. But not before we give padding of 80 pixels to the top and bottom. Padding, top 80, bottom 80. And Bob's your uncle, and we're moving on. Because we've been at this an hour and a half. Woohoo! We have a new viewer. I know you're here because I can see you on my counter. Thank you for stopping by. Hit that like button if you like what you see. Because I'm doing it live. And this is not even, I mean, I've got a picture to go by. Yep, we do. Okay, so here we go. We're doing another one. We're going to do a 50-50? Yes, we are. 50-50 split. If you're new here and you don't know what this is, EleWebDev is short for Elementor Website Development. This channel is dedicated to beginners and intermediates of the Elementor page builder for WordPress. This is a live show where I build websites, not all the time, but I have tutorials and just general news nugget chat sessions. And so since Elementor has released its 3.8 version with the container, that is what we are working on today. We're building a site with Elementor's new feature of containers. And it's a little crazy because the columns and, columns and sections and columns. See, I've changed my brain vocabulary. I can't even keep up with what was in the past. All right, background color of this section needs a color. I can't think and do at the same time. Talk about make my brain go one way and not the other. Okay. So I am building a website that is totally fictitious. Let me go to advanced and give margin of 80 pixels on the top and bottom. 80 and 80 on the bottom. So if you're new to web development and you're just trying to figure out what this is all about, I try to break it down for beginners. And so if you're new here, please like this video and go watch some of my other videos and subscribe and ring that bell so that you can learn more with Elementor. Okay, so we're going to copy this heading and we're going to paste it in here. Paste. And I'm just grabbing other things. You know what? This needs to be gray. Because if I'm going to use the teal on teal is very hard to see in color. So we're going to go back here. Oops, sorry, wrong one. I have already set my custom colors. We're going to be light gray there so that I can make this title, edit the heading, the style, and the color to be our, is it going to be medium? No. Hard teal. Yep. We're going to make it hard teal. And then we're going to right click and edit this heading and we're going to paste it right in here because we want to continue. Oops. Let's get rid of that. Let's try this again. Copy. Paste. Okay, there we go. And then we can just very quickly change the color of our items because we've already predefined our colors ahead of time. That was at the top of the hour. So then we're going to grab a text editor and we're going to drop that in there, and we've got a whole lot of space going on here. Don't know what that's about. Yeah, see, there's too much space here. I'll fix that in just a minute. All right. The maker of this chose a lot of icon boxes. I've changed the colors, but I'm going by a template predefined. So let's see, another icon box. So I'm just going to grab this one, right click, and copy. And I'm just going to paste it in there. Again, it will paste after. Don't you worry your pretty little head. We're going to duplicate this one. And it don't fit, dadgum. And then we have a button. All right, we're just going to hurry up and get our placement of our items. Don't you worry, we're going to get it. Ain't that fun? Okay, we'll put the button there. And then we'll come over here to our inspector. Woo-woo! Below the icon box. That second icon box. Nope, I don't want it between, I want it after. There we go. There's that button. Okay, and we're going to have a teal button. Right click, edit button, style, background color, background color. There it is. See, I'm always choosing the wrong one. Teal. All right, wait, where's our button? We had a button up here. Here it is. Right click, copy. Right click, paste style. See, you just don't want to recreate the wheel. And then all you have to do, don't you worry your pretty little head, we're going to right click, edit the button, and move it over to the left where it's supposed to be. Bang. Okay. Now, we're going to edit the icon box. We're going to go to style, spacing, 48. We're going to have to go less than 48. Let's go 45. right-click, copy, right-click, paste style. And I think we're going to have to do the same thing, because is it a row or a column? The layout of this container is a row. Nope, it's column. We want to make it row. Don't you worry. We've been through this before. Edit that heading. Go to advanced, full width. But we have to go to the container and wrap the items. And then everything will be lovely. Yes, and now those icon boxes sit side by side. Kind of doesn't make any sense, does it? 46%. Let's go 48. Right-click, copy. Right-click, paste style. And it fits. Lovely. Okay. And our buttons there. We just need to darken up our icons. Edit icon box. Go to style. Choose our darker teal. And we're going to go to the content and make the color of the text black. And the typography, blah, 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 color, black. And we're going to right-click, copy, and right-click, paste style, and everything will look like that one. Wonderful and lovely. And we are going to give, we're going to mess things up. We're going to mess things up because I need some padding on the inside. Probably 20 pixels. Oops, we need to lock them together. There we go. Let's go 30. Oh, look, it fits. Because it's percentage width too. Don't you love that? Actually, we're going to go 40. Let's keep going. I knew it was going to break at some point in time. There we are. Okay. So this right-click, edit icon box needs to be narrower in the advanced. There we go, 47%. Right-click, copy, right-click, paste style. Okay. Actually, it's on top, but it's on the top to the left. We're going to have to do a CSS override. I don't feel like doing that. Not right now, because I'm trying to get this page done. It's an hour and a half in. All right, so where is the layout for this icon box? Put it back to the top. But we want to align the text. Can we do that? Content. Yes. Go, baby. Boom. Okay. The alignment of the content. I never knew it was there. Copy, paste style. That's exactly what I want. But we need to change the spacing between some of these items. Yes, that's good. Okay, content, spacing, title. Let's give it to, that's good. Okay, now we're going to right-click, copy, and paste that style. Everything looks good. Learn more. Need to click here, needs to be changed to learn more. So there are some corners I'm cutting. More, M-O-R-E. I was about to type cutting. But you get the idea. You can change your icons. You can change your headings. We're just learning about containers here. All right, right-click, edit container. We're going to put a background image in here. Here we go. Image. Choose image. What are we going to use? We're going to use this one. Are we going to use that one? We're going to use this one. But I don't have one that is portrait. But we'll make it fit. Position. Center, center. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Size. Cover. Oh, but it does. Just pretty as you please. Pretty as you please. Perfect. So Skating is asking a question. Yes, I bought bricks back in August. Forgot I bought it. Went to go buy it before the lifetime deal expired. And went to buy it with my email address and it said it already existed. I was like, oh my God, I must have already bought it. So I did. So am I going to do some brick web dev, I can't even say it. Brick web dev. Well, let me just tell you what I purchased. Hold on just a second. We're going to take a little breather here. You know, get up, get a beverage. We'll just take a little breather here. Take that bathroom break you didn't take earlier for the past hour and a half. Let me just text. Okay, everything's good in the texting world from my friends. Okay, I'm on my phone because I'm looking at one of my apps that is not on this screen. It's on this one. And what did I recently purchase? Bricks Web Dev. Yes, I did. brickswebdev.com exists, so you never know, it might become a thing. So yes, yes, yes. Bricks Web Dev. Yes, sirree, Bob. Okay, let's keep on cooking. All right. Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. We're clicking. All right. We've got counters. Oh, everybody loves those counters. And we're going to do a 2x2 again. But we're actually going to make this smaller. And we're going to go 40, 60. Boop, 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 boop. All righty. Hello, Dolly. What's going on here? Why is it not filling the space? What's going on? I don't know. Let me delete that. Okay, what is this? Hold on. I don't want... Okay, hold on. Calm down. We'll look at boxed. Boxed is great. That's what we want. Yes, it is cool. Thank you, Skating. Pixt is here. And my Stream Deck keeps timing out and going to black because I'm not hitting buttons to keep it active. Okay, what is the width of this said container? It is full width, but it is 26%. I don't want 26%. I want 40. And I'm going to duplicate it. Boop. And I want this one over here to be 60. So we're going to go... Okay, there we go. That's one. 40, 60. Why when you grab this and start monkeying with it, it does janky things. I think somebody needs to make a bug report on that one. So let's see. I need a counter because we need eye candy for this website. Here's a counter. Woo! Okay. All right. So this one, oh, they did a bad SEO on that one. Okay. We're going to make this one teal. Edit counter. Style the advanced part of the background, and we're going to make it teal. Background color is teal. Grab it, call it, and we're going to make the content of the counter, style it up, title. Oh, the number, excuse me, beg your pardon. We want the text color to be white. And we want the text below. You know what we have not used? We have not used our other color, the yellow. Well, it's too late now. We'll just make them white. Come on. Let's not think too hard about this. The title is going to be, let's just do the light teal. I mean, we have our yellow. We have our yellow. But we haven't used it anywhere else. So why start now? We'll sprinkle it in later. So we're just going to use light teal. As if you can actually see that. Okay, so let's go back to the title. Let's go to the typography and weight it up to about 600. That's a cool number, isn't it? That cool number is happy clients. So let's change the content of that cool number to happy clients. Is that all uppercase? No, it is not. Okay. And we're going to add after the 100, if we can, prefix, suffix, the plus sign. There we go. And God forbid we put 5,000 in there because it'll take all day to spin up to 5,000. 5,123. Yep, okay. Why don't we just round it up? Because who counts that 123rd person? And who's going to go in here at any point in time and update their counter number? No one. So we'll just say 5,000 plus. Okay. So this little widget is going to container is going to be, okay, not that widget, the actual widget itself, the counter, is going to be smaller than this. So let's go to advanced and go to the width and let's say custom. We are going to have space between them, so let's say 46%. Okay, now, whoa Nelly, that number is gargantuan, so let's make it smaller. The counter style of the number typography is going to be M2. That works for me. Now, we need to add padding to this widget at the top and the bottom. Top and the bottom. Let's go 20 and 20. Perfectly lovely for me. Always random numbers, they're never true. That is so true, Pixta. Thanks for that comment. Yep, people put random numbers in their counter. Alrighty, so we're going to duplicate this widget. Duplicate. 4 times. Boop, boop. Okay. Now, we want them to fit side by side. What do? Do you remember, boys and girls? We have to go in and turn this to 0. But alas, it is still too wide. So we need to edit the counter's width. 46% is too much. 45, 43. Oh, but do we know what the problem is? Yes, we do. We have not wrapped this container. It is not wrapping. Boop. But we're still too big, so right-click, edit counter, 45, right-click, copy, right-click, paste style. Not fitting. Okay, so we just keep going with our numbers down. 45, 44, 43. Let's just keep doing this. Oh, but do we know what the problem is? Yes, we do. Go back to the container. It is a column. Column, column. It is broken. Make it a row. Now we are happy. Edit counter. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to this container and add back that 20 pixels. Because that's too much. Let's make it 10 and be happy. Yes. Now we can fill the space until it breaks. 49. Let's go back here. Edit counter. Advanced. Ooh, ooh. My throat. Excuse me. Ooh, talking for an hour and a half. That throat's getting dry. Crept up on me. All right, what's this one? Edit the container. Ooh, my eyes watering. 49%. Copy, paste style. Does it break? Yes, it does. Okay. So let's back down on the 49% and go, let's just go 48. Right click, copy, paste style. Okay, 48% does not break it. Okay, good. So we're going to paste that style and we're going to paste this style. Now, what they have done is they have offset these, and then they've changed the colors too. So we're going to edit the container and we're going to margin on the top. Margin on the top of 20 pixels. And then we're going to come here and right click, edit the counter, advanced, margin on the top, 20. There we go. Now it is lovely offset. Looks like that one. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to have a light background color on this one. The background is in advanced, under background. Yes. And the color is going to be our, chosen color of light teal. And our text color is going to be our darker color. Lovely. And the text is going to be black, or the title rather. Let's just do this. Nope, we're going to make it black because that looks better. Yes, it does. Stands out. And we'll put other numbers and other titles in there, but that's okay. And we're going to make this one a little bit darker. This one's going to have the same color. So I'm going to copy, paste style. Uh-oh, what happened? We lost something. Oh, we copied the, margin padding. Everything comes with it, boys and girls. When you copy and paste, everything comes with it. So we have to go back to the top and add 20. Okay. Just remember, padding, colors, margins, everything comes with it. So if you're doing different margins and paddings, yeah, just know that you're getting the same thing. All right, this one needs to be a medium background color. We'll go to style, no, advanced, background. You know, y'all, they really need to put the background color in the style, because I always forget to go to advanced for the background color. I think we need to vote for that and have Elementor put the background color in the style. All right, choose the color and don't let your brain wander off, girlfriend. There we go. And we need our color. We're going to have to do this manually because it's just copy and paste is going to cause more problems than anything else. Okay. And see, here's the problem. This is what this guide I'm going by looks like. So if I go to the style of the title, they put it in this one right here. They put this one in black. And you can't really read that. That is not readable. So, and then all the other ones are in black. So it doesn't make any sense, the title. Am I editing this one? Make sure. Title. Well, let's just put light teal. Because all three, and it looks janky. It looks janky. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to break, and I'm going to make it my way. I'm going to do it my way. Let's make the background of this one. Background is in advanced, and I want to go to style, but it's not there. Okay, let's make this one teal. So at least we have things working in the right way. Okay, style. What are we doing? Edit the counter. Yes, please. The number needs to be white. Please, thank you. All right. Sorry, off track. All right, here we go. We're going to right-click on this one. We're going to copy it. And we're going to dump it in here and hit paste. Okay, scroll up. Okay. And we need a title, so we're going to grab this one, right-click, copy, paste it. And then, interesting, instead of they put it in 2. Let's see if we can do that. This is an experiment, live and unscripted. All right, we're going to get 2 paragraphs. We're going to go over here. We're going to grab the text editor. And then we're going to rip and we're going to paste it in there. All that text. Now, columns 2. Yep, that's what they had. So if you want to make a large portion of text go over 2 columns, just remember this is here, columns. And then you can change with the column gap, which looks perfectly fine for me. But yes, you can break up a large chunk of text into 2 columns. A lot of people don't use this feature, but there it is. And we move on. All right, we're going to edit the thing, and we're going to go to advanced, and we're going to put 60, 80, 60 or 80, 80 at the bottom. Okay, update. We're moving on. We're 2 hours in, boys and girls. We're 2 hours in. If you're just stopping by and you have not subscribed and you like this, give it a thumbs up. This is EleWebDev, where I teach Elementor page builder for WordPress for beginners and intermediates. And I am going through a live build session today with Elementor's new 3.8 features of the container, to teach people how these containers work. And that, yes, you can build a site with containers. It's not a scary thing. All right, we need to do a, but that needs to be on top. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do a 50-50. And we'll just start styling. I'm going to edit the container. We have a border on the left of this, so I'm going to go to advanced, the container. Yes, the container itself has a style. Am I missing something? Something's not working. I think we need to hit update. Bad things are happening. Okay, I'm going to hit a hard refresh just to make sure. Boop. Because when I clicked on advanced, I was not getting the advanced settings. All right, here we go. So we've got so far, we started with our header. We built that. We did our hero. We did the who we are and what we offer. I know some of this is not styled and it looks hideous. I'm just teaching the basics here. You can play with it all you want to. And create it how you want to. But I'm just teaching you how to use the containers. All right, so let's go to this container and edit the container. And I want to go to advanced, and I want to add a border. And I don't have the option to put a border on it. Why is that? Can I don't have the option to give it a background either. Let's just do this, boys and girls. I need a title in there anyway. Let's right-click, copy, and right-click, paste into there. Now I'm going to be a monkey's uncle. If I right-click this container and click advanced, why can I not? That is bizarre. Because I need to add a background color to this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to hand build it because there's something not happening right. And I don't, okay, and then I'm going to add a container. This is weird. This is weird. This is live. And I'm going to duplicate this. Okay. And if I right click on this and edit the container and go to advanced, I still don't have any. This is interesting. There's no way I can add a background color to this container. Am I missing something, boys and girls? Scream at me if you're a background overlay, border. There we go. Background. There's the problem right there. I was looking in the wrong place. So stop your screaming. All right, so border type, we want solid on only the left of 4 pixels. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. All right. And now we want a box shadow. And I always blur it up 10 more pixels. And I turn the opacity down to 0.2 because that's just a universal light and breezy. It's not, too obtrusive. And let's grab this title again, copy and paste. And then we grab a paragraph. We're just going to grab, let's see if there's one big enough. Let's just grab this and delete some of it. Right click, copy. Because we're going for speed, we're not going for perfection. I'm going to right click and paste. And there's way too much space in here between titles, if you can notice that. I don't know what is wackadoodle with these headings. I'm going to go to advanced, and I'm going to say margin on the bottom 20. Why is there 20 pixels on the bottom of that title? Layout. I don't know. Let's put it back to 0. Weird things are happening. Okay, that's better. Okay, right click, copy, right click, paste style. There we go. Okay. And we're going to grab this here and we're going to delete this. And then we're going to delete it so that there is actually no space. Wonderful and lovely. We need to grab a teal button, so we're just going to grab this one and copy it, and we're going to paste it in here. Paste. So you too can build your site as fast as this. If you've already captured already all of your content, your images, and your site colors, you can go by your layout and build it lickety-split. Okay, we're going to edit the container. We're going to go to style. We're going to go to background, and we're going to add an image in here. Image. This one. Insert media. Okay, I've already used this image, so we have to change this. Let's use this one. Okay. Size, cover. Alrighty. And we're going to have to add a spacer in here. Why? And I'll show you why. I don't like using spacers because that just adds more bloat to your code. But we're going to have to do this. It's not getting bigger. Why? I don't know. Let's do this. Sometimes you just have to make do. Hold on, get rid of this. Something's not working. Help me. Help me help you. Stop with the flying away. There we go. All right, let's do this. Right click, edit container, layout, min height. That's what I want. Min height. Okay, so we're going to make this image this big, and then we're going to come back over to this container, edit container, and we're going to say layout, min height. Oh, it's fitting in there, and I don't want it to. Right click, edit container. Okay, so we want it to break out. So I'm going to say, not the position, line to self. We don't want it to stretch. There we go, align to self. That is exactly what we wanted to do. Align to self. Does it matter? Yeah, I want it in the center. That's exactly what I want. Okay, now we need to pad this up. So we're going to go to this container, and we're going to add some padding, and we're going to add 30 all around. Thank you. It's looking beautiful. Yes, it is. And then we're going to go to the layout. No, we're not. We're going to go advanced. We're going to go to margin. And the left margin is going to go down. Ooh, hey, stop it. Let's see. What are we doing here? Okay. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Didn't see that. Okay. Uh-huh. This image goes all the way to the edge of the page. So we're going to have to take this edit container and we're going to say full width. And things are going to break. Yep, I thought it was. Okay. Now we're going to right click, yes, and edit the container, and we're going to say, I want you a min height width pixels. There we go. Oops, hey, no. How now, brown cow? How are we going to do this? We don't want you to stretch inside of this container, so we're going to have to say align items to start. Live, and this is new. Okay, we're going to work through this. We're using containers. Align to self. Align to self. Align to self is correct. Order. End. Ooh, no. Size. Grow. Oh, but we don't want that either. Shrink. Flex, grow, flex, shrink. I used to know what that meant, and so we're not going there. Position, default. How about we just go absolute? That doesn't work either. Okay, so I want this container to overlap the other one. So that means that the grandparent container has to have something. Okay, so justify content. Let's go center. Nope, nothing happening. End. Nope, nothing happening. Start. Not happening. Nope. I'm drawing straws, y'all. I'm drawing straws. I got 4 people watching. I had 11 thumbs up and now I have 9. Interesting. So I want this container to float over on top of the other container. Right click, edit container. Now what would happen if I did a negative margin on the right side? Because I'm an idiot and I am dyslexic, that's what happens. I always get my left and right confused. There we go. That's puppy. Keep going. Yep, that's what I want. Go. You're getting bigger, but that's all right. Okay, now I need you to have a z-index of a 0. And I need you over here to be on top. I need you to have a z-index of 5. And guess what? You're not working. Absolute. If I hit absolute, it's going to go janky. Yep, it's just going to break big time. So, all right. So if I edit this container and I say -10, and oops, you can't have negative numbers, or can you? No, you cannot. Edit container 500. Boys and girls, it's not working. Layout, boxed. Let's go full width. Nope, not changing. Not a changing. Well, the learn more buttons on top, what's that all about? Interesting. Very interesting. Is the text on top? I can't tell. But the container itself, oh, I know why, boys and girls. I know exactly why. Because I meant to give a background color to this object. Color white. And this will solve our problems. Oh, but yes, it will. All right. You're learning, I'm learning too. All right. So, and something broke, so we need to fix this. Edit the container. Layout. This. Perfect. Now we're cooking with gas. I just need to make this container not as wide as it is. If I set pixels and I start doing this, oh, but there we are. but I want you not to be to the left. I want you to be absolutely positioned, but you won't do it. Okay, we're just going to go with this and we're going to leave it here. But this is not supposed to be this big. So, because let's just say this. This is supposed to be this big and moved over to the left. And this is not supposed to be so big. What is the actual size of this? Width, pixels. Let's go percentage. I'm just having fun. See, that's the interior of the container, but it's boxed. So, oops, container. What if I go full width? And then I change percentage. Oh, now it's working. Okay, you need to be smaller. You need to be right about here. Oops, but you need to be at the edge. Okay, so what am I messing with? I'm messing the content width. Okay, right click, container. Content width, percentage. Ooh, look out. To go with it. Everything to go with it. If you're learning containers, I am too. And some, oops, go back to 0. 0, 0, 0. Boop, okay. Is this, oh, something's boxed. That's full width. Width, 100%. That's the container. What is this? Edit container. Advanced. Style, layout, full width. 59%. Let's play with this a little bit. Okay, but you see I want it over to the left. And I don't want to start messing with the height. But I cannot get this item to go to the, yeah, that's the content of that. I want to move the position of this item. And I cannot move this position because if I come in here and I go to, excuse me, title, border, background overlay. See, I can't even go back and, oh, position, ding dong, absolute. Well, we're getting somewhere. I finally am able to get it positioned correctly, but I need this container to move to the end, which it's not going to do. So I'm going to go to the container and move everything to the end. You're learning, I'm learning too, and we're 2 hours in. End. That's what I want. Oh, we're getting there, boys and girls. We are getting there. All right. Don't ask me how I'm doing this. I'm shooting at the breeze, just like I don't know what I'm doing. But we're making it happen. Just because we're in a happy place, I'm going to hit the update button. All right. All right. So now if I go to edit container, the position is off absolute. If I change the X offset, oh, boys and girls, this is exactly what I want. Okay. And then I change the Y. Well, hold on. If I come to the container and align it to the center, oh, but it does not work. Why? Because you have forced this container to be absolutely positioned, and it no longer is flowing with the content. So you have to come to this item and manually change the offset. That is why. Correct, Amundo. Is this what we want? Not really. Not really. Let me right-click, edit container. It's a little too wide. I need it to be taller. Taller. So that would be the layout of the width of the item. I need it to be taller. Okay. Yes, thank you very much, Pixta. You have a good day. And thanks for watching and tuning in. All right. Okay, so this image needs to be bigger. Okay, container, 46%. We're going to just make you bigger because you need to be here and you need to be moved, advanced, offset X, go to the left. Yeah, this is right about here. It needs to be in line with that, as close as you can. Okay, there. Now I'm going to change the width again. Layout, the width. Okay, make it bigger. That's perfect. Right there. Hit that save button. That's exactly what I want. That picture is a little too big, but we're just going to go with it. Yes, we are. And it's probably got that border. You see that border right there? Let's get that border off, that white space. Padding, 0. And now we're cooking. And now we have to change this because now we did it janky. Advanced, and we need the Y position to go up to the, so it's in the center, right there, and we're going to hit update, and we're going to move on. 2 hours. Now, how did I get that to work, boys and girls? I wish I could tell you. It's a whole lot easier with sections and columns, but we're using the new container feature in Elementor 3.8. All right, so how far do we want to go? Do we want to end this at 2 hours? Yes, we do. Okay, so we're going to work on the footer. Yes, we are. Let's look at what we've created so far. We've got our Crown Consulting header with the navigation and the phone number. We've got our Heroes section. Actually, I did use the yellow. I need to bring in the yellow again. Okay, that's fine. But we just have been monotoned with our teal, and now we're going to end today with the footer. So I'm going to hit Command E, and I'm going to type THE, and I'm going to Command or Control click. Command on a Mac, Control on Windows, Command or Control click the theme builder to not lose our space on this page. And we're going to go into the theme builder, and I'm going to click on footer. And no footer is created, so I'll click the plus sign. And it's going to create a footer template waiting for us, but we don't want that. We want to create our own. So I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to create. How am I going to do this? Are we going to make it complicated? Yes, we are. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do one container, and we're going to build it by hand. All right, so we're going to add an image in the background, and it's going to be full width. The image is going to go side to side. So we need to add it to the background. And let's see, style, background, choose an image. All right, one of these is, did I already use that one? Did I use this one? I need one. Did I use that one? I think I did. All right, we're just going to grab, we'll just use another one that I've already used before. I'm going to use this one, but it's not 11. Let's do this. Let's do this one. Yes, okay. Making too many choices and decisions. Okay, we want to fill that to the correct size, which would be cover. And we want the position to be center, center. And we want to not repeat this image. And we're going to go to the background overlay, and we're going to give a teal color. And we'll choose it, and color, and teal. And we're going to just, opacity, thank you, that's what I needed. Right there, and we don't have our text from anything else, so we're just going to have to grab a title, heading, and we're going to go to style, and we're going to go to text color. I should have copied and pasted something from the other thing. We'll fix that later. Typography, and we'll go to weight, bold, and then we need a paragraph. Paragraph, widget, paragraph. Here we are, text editor. All right, and then we need a button, and again, I could have copied and pasted the button, but we'll do that in just a minute. I'm just throwing stuff in here. All right, and we need some padding on the top and bottom of 60 pixels, 60 or 80, I don't remember. We're going to put 80. Oh, that's margin. That won't help. I need it on the interior part, so that's padding. 80. Yes, 80. Bottom, 80. Okay, that is wonderful and lovely. We will fix that in just a moment. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the actual footer in another container, which is going to be a row. Okay. 4 columns. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me just delete that and recreate a 4-column because that's going to work better for us. Yes, it is. Okay. And now I need to drag and drop an image in there, which is our logo. And we're going to go with this one. Insert media. Okay, you can't see it, and that's okay. We're going to right-click, edit container. Yes, no, yes. Let me just make sure. I'm doing things very quickly to end this live stream today. Background type. Here we go. Color, yes, and teal. All right, so this is not working for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to right-click, edit container, style, background overlay. We're going to change this to a darker, let's just go black, and then fix the opacity. That works for me. Actually, I'm going to add a little gray to it. A little bit of gray. Oh, it's following me. That's why. I was like, will you stop? Okay, that's good. All right. And we need to come in here and right-click, edit text, style, and text color is our predefined white. Okay, and then our button is going to be teal. Hey, let's not make it teal. Let's make our button color. Let's make it our yellow, because it is a call to action. And let us go to the button color, text shadow, text color, and we're going to make it, nope, we're going to make it black. Put the 333, which is a predefined color, black text. Okay. All right. And that is contact us. So let's go to the button. Let's make a few minor changes. Contact us. And is it uppercase? Of course it is. So we will go to Style and Typography and transform uppercase. And we need to put a space between the 2 words of contact us. There we go. Alrighty. And we need to add a sentence. And this puppy's too big. We need to make it smaller. We go to Style, Width, let's see, let's go 50%. There we go. And let us add a text underneath it. And just 1 sentence will do. And we'll make it white. Style, text color, white. And we'll move this to the left. Oops, it already is to the left. I want the logo to go to the left. Content, left. Perfect. And I want to right-click, edit container, and I want to take this and make it 10. Space between the items, 10. All right, lovely. And then we've got a, right down here, an icon list. Lovely. And we're going to make the icons yellow. So we go to the Style, Icon, Color, make it stand out, yellow, and then make the text white. Lovely. And the first one is the address, phone number, and email. Okay. So we will go content, address. Let's get that map out, map marker. Boop, insert. Go to the list item, 123 Main Street somewhere. That's my favorite thing I love to do. And a phone number, so we'll get the phone in there. Icon library, phone, and we'll just grab a phone real quick, put that in there. And the is 1-800-123-1234. And then the email address, so we'll put a little letter in there. Icon letter. You would type letter, but it is a envelope. Tis an envelope. Envelope. And then we're going to say, not doing any links, not going into any specifics. Info, lowercase, info. If I can spell, I'm in a hurry. Info at crownconsult.com. It doesn't exist, so don't be looking for it. It may exist, and I apologize. Add condition. We're going to say, just for right now, a singular page. Which page? A page. Which one that has a name? HOME. If I can click in the box, HOME comes up. Force it to only be on the home page, save and close. Okay, so we've saved it. Now we need to add some more stuff. We need a form over here. I may have to stop here, boys and girls, because it's been fun. It's been 2 hours and almost 2.5 hours. Let's add a form, because that's always fun. A form. Where'd the form go? Is it in the middle? And if you can't find something, always come up here to the search and type what you're looking for, because you miss it 5,000 times. All right. What we need is just an email and a button. So I'm going to delete the name. I'm going to delete the message. Okay. And they're one on top of each other, which is great. Submit instead of that on the button. Hey! Thumbs up. Somebody's here. I saw something flash in the corner of my eye. I thought somebody was in the chat. Alrighty, so we're going to take the label off of the email. That's good. And enter your email is going to be the email label. Enter your email. Oh, sorry, that's a placeholder. Email, put that back. In a hurry, my. Placeholder. Enter, see, now it's over there on the form. Enter your email. Okay. And we need to make that button. Since we have teal, we're going to have to make it yellow. Clicky, clicky. Look at that button. It's style the button. And the text color and the background color, here we go, yellow. And the text of the button is going to be black because I thought I changed that. Button, content, button, size, next, previous, submit, send, submit, SUBMIT. Okay, and we need that to stand out, so let's go button, style, back to the style of the button. We're going to go to the typography. We're going to go weight 500, and that's lovely. Okay, now we need a title. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a heading. And I'm going to make it a div. All right, Andrew, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a nice day, Andrew. Alrighty, and we're going to obviously make this yellow again because we have chosen our teal color. Until next time, Andrew. Until next time. Alrighty, so we're just going to have to, let's make it white. Let's make that title white. Text color white. White, 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 white. There we go. And we're going to say newsletter. Content. Change that to newsletter. News. And I don't feel like changing the text, so I'm just going to all caps it by hand. All right, we're going to go to style and the typography, and we're going to go weight 500. Lovely. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to come into this container and I'm going to separate these things out, space between. That don't look good. Oh, but it does not. Okay, turn that off. All right, why don't I do this? I don't want things into the center. I want all the titles to stay to the top. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to right-click, copy, paste, paste. Okay, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a icon list with no icons in the front because we're going to have links. Yes, we are. Under, please, under, please, under. There you are. Okay. Let's do 5. So repeat, repeat. Okay. We're going to make the icons teal. I mean yellow. Boop. And the text white. Boop. Text. Color. White. And we're going to turn off the icons. So go to the thing, and you have to do this manually. Boop. Oh, here, do this. Be a smart girl. Delete these, and then copy these. Yes, that would be a smart girl. There we go. And this is company. Oop. Company. I'm almost done. If I've bored you to tears. Company. I'm not going to... Come on, girl. Company. All right, and we got list items, and then we've got useful links. Edit heading. Useful links. There we go. I'm going to right-click, copy, paste. All right, and this, okay, yada, yada, yada. These two columns need to be more narrow. I'm going to say 20. I'm going to take 5 off of here, so 20. And I'm going to say 20 here. Edit container. 20. So I took 5 and 5, so I need to add 10 here. Edit container. So that would be 35. Perfect. Actually, let's do this. Let's add some padding on the left of this column, because that's just too wide. Left, 30. Much better. Now, what happened here? Why did this? Edit container. Why did that lose its stuff? I don't know. Let's go to advanced. Oh, because I turned off the, Let's go here. Oops, too much. 10. Yep, there we go. Lovely, that's done. Okay. And we could put a copyright and everything, but I've gone an hour. I'm going to end this at 2 hours and a half. So we'll add some padding here. container, and we'll add 60, if I can use my brain. Margin, top, 60. Oops, see, again, that margin is on the outside, the padding is on the inside. I don't want, okay, hold on, back up. Unlock, 60 on the top, and 60 on the bottom. Yes, that would be correct. And that is our header, and that's going to show up on every single page. And I got to fix that because we can't end it here. Let's just change this because it's just too generic for me. Need help with a project. All right, there. Now, what I need to do is, we're going to do the same thing I did, and we haven't even touched responsive yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to advanced, and I'm going to add padding on the right of this paragraph. And guess what? It's not working. No, it is not. Interesting, interesting. Here, let's just get janky with it. There we go. Now I'm talking. Now it's talking to me. All right, I need to do this too. BR. Schedule. I can't spell. CHEDULE. Schedule an appointment today. Schedule an appointment today. All right, I'm going to add some advanced style, typography. I need some line height, breathing space. Okay, 1.4, let's go 1.2. Better. Update. We're done. Are we doing it? Yep, I hit update. We're good here. And so what we'll do is we'll go back to the home page, and we will get rid of the Finder, and we'll hit hard refresh. And there in all of its glory, let's just click on the eyeball and get all that extraneous stuff out of here. And here is our homepage. We have a wonderful logo, menu. We've got our hero section about who we are, what we offer. I know it's a little ugly, but I was going for container building rather than design. Some of it looks great, some of it doesn't. And so, yep, here, who we are, another who we are section, who we are, because I didn't change any of the titles of these sections. This doesn't look right. No, it does not. Let us go back and fix that very quickly. That image is smashed up to the bottom of that image, and it just doesn't look right. Okay, so what we're going to do is right-click, Edit Container, Advanced, bottom margin 80, and hit update. And then we'll let it refresh and go back, and there will be breathing space between it. There we go. Lovely, lovely. And you're still looking at my stuff. Yeah, it is. Notifications, do not disturb, is on, but yet you're still getting notifications. Why is that? I don't know. Anyway, so there is our lovely and beautiful 2.5-hour creation of the homepage. And it was in a hurry. And some of these icons have not been filled in, but we don't want to spend all day. Just wanted to teach you the structure of how to use containers with Elementor's new 3.8 feature. So thank you for joining me. If you're still here, there is one person left for this 2.5 hour marathon of building a site with Elementor's containers. Y'all have a good one. Bye now.